Started.
Okay, friends, I am Dr. Heena or for scholarship grade 4, we are studying the subject math, and in this section, our next chapter is fraction. So here we have to learn about the fraction, their meaning, how to write it, and how to read it. Okay, so if a whole thing is there with you, and if you divide this whole into two equal parts, then we can say, if we take one of the part out of two parts, then we say 1 as to 2, means the part that we are taking is written in the numerator, and number of parts in which the whole is divided is written at the denominator's place. Okay, and this is known as fraction, and this can be read as 1 upon 2. Okay, now if I divide this whole into 4 equal parts, and if I took one of the part out of it, so I will write 4 at the denominator and 1 in the numerator. If I took two parts out of the 4 equal parts, I will write the fraction as 2 upon 4. Okay, now understood? Now 1/4 means, if we divide into 4 equal parts and we take one part, then it is known as 1/4. 3/4 means, out of 4 equal parts we are taking 3 parts. Okay, these all the things you had studied in your school also. So we will move ahead. Now we have to compare the fractions. Okay, now if with equal denominators, if suppose two fraction has same denominator, or we can say equal denominator, the fraction with greater numerator is the greater fraction. Okay, means in these two fraction, 4 as to 1 or 4 upon 11 and 6 upon 11, 6 is greater than 4 in the numerator, so 6 upon 11 is the greater fraction than 4 upon 11. But in case of same numerator, the condition is reverse, means if numerators are equal, the denominator which is smaller is greater fraction, and the denominator which is greater is the smaller fraction. Okay, equal numerators, the denominator which is smaller is the greater fraction, and the denominator which is greater is the smaller fraction. Now we'll move ahead for the next rule. Ascending descending order we will arrange by checking the equal numerator or denominator. If numerators are equal, smaller denominator, greater fraction; greater denominator, smaller fraction. If denominators are equal, then greater numerator, greater fraction. Okay, now addition and subtraction of fraction with equal denominators. So when we add two fractions who has the denominator equal, the addition wala sum also carries the equal denominator, and we just add their numerator as shown here. Okay, multiple of the fraction with reference to collection. So if I say ki 2/5 of the 10 balls, now here what we do, we divide this quotient 10 with this denominator, and whatever answer we got, we multiply it with the numerator. I will show when the problems come, I will show to you. Okay, now we'll move to practice exercise. Okay, now see, our very first question is, how is the fraction 8 upon 19 written in the numerical form? When we say 8 upon 19, this 8 denotes the numerator and this 19 denotes the denominator. So check where in the answers 8 is there in the numerator's place and 19 is there in the denominator's place. So option number 2 is the correct option. Now the next one, what fraction does the shaded portion show in the adjoining figure? Now first you have to check how many equal parts are there in the figure. So we'll count the equal parts: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So given figure is divided into 4 equal parts. Now shaded portion is denoted by 2 parts. So 2, what we are taking is at the numerator's place and the equal parts at the denominator's place. So 2 upon 5 is the correct answer, which is option number 2 again. Okay, now the next one. What fraction does the unshaded portion shows in the given figure? So this one is for your homework. You count how many equal portions are there, write that is the denominator's place, and how many unshaded portions are there, count it and write in the numerator's place. Okay, so this one is for your homework. Now which of the fraction 1 upon 3, 1 upon 9, 1 upon 6, 1 upon 8 is the greatest one? Now see, numerators are equal here. Now when numerators are equal, we check the denominator. So denominator which is smaller or smallest is the greatest fraction. Now in the given fractions, whose denominator is the smallest? So 1 by 3's denominator is the smallest one. So 1 by 3 is the greatest fraction because 3 is the smallest denominator than 6, 8 and 9. Now smallest fraction we have to find, but here the condition is opposite of the first question. So here denominators are equal. So when denominators are equal, numerator which is greater is the greater fraction, numerator which is smaller is the smaller fraction. Now which numerator is smallest here? 7, 9, 3, 10. 3 is the smallest one. So 3 upon 11 is the smallest fraction here. Now the next question. What should be the correct number in the box given below? Now see, 13 upon 17 is shown as the greater fraction than the box upon 17. Now see, denominators are equal. So numerator which is greater is the greater fraction. So the box wala number contains the number which is smaller than 13. Now you check the option given below and find out which number is smaller than 13. So you will get your answer. So again this is for your homework. Now you have to arrange this in the ascending order. Denominators are equal. Numerator which is smaller is the smallest fraction and ascending order starts with the smallest fraction. So you all can arrange it. Okay. So again this is for your homework. I will just tell ki 6 by 23 will come smallest. Okay. Then you can arrange the rest. And the next one is also for the homework, as we have to arrange this in the descending order, but here numerators are equal. So the smallest denominator is the greatest fraction. So that will come first and then smaller than that, smaller than that, smaller than that. Okay. Ulta. What is the difference between the middle fraction if the fractions are written in the ascending order? Now you arrange in the ascending and descending order, which one comes in the middle, you find the difference in between them. Now see, there are 5 fractions. Okay. So middle wala number will come at the same position if you arrange in the ascending or descending order. And when you find the difference in between them, your answer must be 0. Okay, but you solve and then you conclude. What is the sum of second and third fraction if the fractions are written in the descending order? Now see, denominators are same. We have to arrange in the descending order. So the greater numerator will come first, then smaller, then smaller, then smaller. Now which fractions come at second and third position? 5 by 8 and 3 by 8. Now we have to add them. So 5 by 8 plus 3 by 8. We have to just add the numerator. So 5 plus 3 upon 8 is equal to 8 upon 8 means 1. So your answer is option number 2. Now which fraction will come second from the last if the fractions are written in the ascending order? Now see, we have to arrange in the ascending order where denominators are same. So the numerator which is smaller is the smallest fraction, then bigger than that, then bigger than that. So arrange in the ascending order as 5 by 36, smaller than 7 by 36, smaller than 10 by 36, smaller than 11 by 36. Now which fraction will come second from last? second from last. So it is 7 by 36. Okay. Now here star value we have to find, and the star fraction is greater than 35 upon 41, where denominators are same. Again we have to find the star ka value as the number which is greater than 35. So you will get the answer, and this is for homework. Now add these two, 3 upon 13 and 7 upon 13, keep the denominator same and add 7 and 3. You will get the answer as 10 upon 13. Okay, here also common denominator, we will take the denominator for the sum, and we have to just add 21 and 51, and you will get the answer. So again for homework. For getting 1 as a sum, how many times you will add 1 upon 8 to 1 upon 8? Now see, getting 1 as a sum means we want 8 upon 8. And for 8 upon 8, we will add 1 upon 8 how many times? 8 times. So we will get the value as 1. Now here, if the sum of these two fractions is 1, the same number should be replaced with the star. Now see, 8 upon something and 7 upon something is there. That something will come as a sum's denominator. Okay. But here the value is 1, means denominator and numerator become equal after adding 8 and 7. So what is the value of 8 plus 7? 15. So the denominator must be 15, means the value of star must be 15. Okay. How much is the shaded portion more than unshaded portion in the given figure? Now write the fraction for shaded portion, write the fraction for unshaded portion and subtract. You will get the answer. I will show you. Now see how many equal parts? 9 equal parts. Shaded portion 5 parts. Unshaded portion 4 parts. Now denominator is same. The greater numerator is the greater fraction. So how we write the subtraction? 5 upon 9 minus 4 upon 9. So 5 minus 4 upon 9 is equal to 1 upon 9 is the greater than shaded portion, greater than unshaded portion. Okay, 1 upon 9 times. Okay, this can be solved in another way if you are genius. Now see, 9 equal parts, 5 parts are shaded, 4 parts are unshaded. What is the difference in between shaded and unshaded parts? 1. 5 minus 4, 1. So 1 upon 9 is the difference. Now 13 minus 6 upon 29 gives you the answer. I had shown you how to subtract. So this is again for your homework. Now here some fraction is subtracted from 11 upon 13. So we get the value as 5 upon 13. So we have to find the value of that fraction. So what you will do here, you have to subtract 5 upon 13 from 11 upon 13. So you will get the value of that fraction. Subtract 11 minus 5 and get your answer. 1/3 of 99 marbles are given to Amit. How many marbles are given to him? Now see. 1/3 of 99 means here this denominator will divide this 99 and whatever answer you got is multiplied with this one. So divide this 99 divided by 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. So 33 marbles Amit has. Okay. 1 hour 60 minutes. Then 1/3 hour. How many minute? Again 1/3 multiplied by 60 gives you the answer. I know you can find by dividing. Okay. In a nursery there are 20 rose saplings of different color. Out of these saplings 1/4 saplings are of red roses. How many red roses saplings are there? So 1/4 into 20. Divide this 20 with the 4. 4 5s are 20. So option number 4 is the correct answer. Now it is very simple. what you learn about the fraction, just to keep in mind, if denominators are equal, fraction whose numerator is greater fraction, fraction whose numerator is smaller fraction. If numerators are equal, fraction whose denominator is smaller is greater fraction, and fraction whose denominator is greater is smaller fraction. Okay, just keep in mind this thing. You can arrange the fraction in ascending descending order. You can subtract one fraction from another fraction, because you know which one is the greater one, which one is the smaller one. Okay, so this is very simple topic which we had learned today. Next topic we will take in the next class.